The high school soccer season is fast approaching and teams around Siouxland are getting ready for the 2023 campaign. That includes the Storm Lake Tornado boys, who are hungry for more success this season. The Tornadoes finished last season with a loss in the second round of the postseason and an 11-6 record, most remembered by a 5-game win streak that ended the regular season. But there are big shoes to fill. 9 seniors graduated, including last season's leading scorer Fernando Reyes. The good news is the number 2 leading scorer Sean Yang is back. Although they're expecting more than 7 goals from him this season, Storm Lake has faith that he will get the job done. With Yang filling the shoes of Reyes, there's still plenty of rebuilding to be done, but head coach Ben Schenkirk is confident in his young squad.
We lost a lot of guys last year, so I think getting in that position or going beyond that would be the goal. We just got a lot of youth that needs to step up and fill the shoes of that big senior group that left us.
Storm Lake opens their regular season at home against Boyden Hull Rock Valley. Start time is set for 6:30 p.m. on April 3rd.